On the bottom side, we have Mastro playing Vesper again. Yeah, this little boat moving across, and we got Zeronix playing Valder. Now, if you were to ask me who has the best Valder in the community, I would definitely say Zero. Other people are free to disagree, but I do think historically and like consistently over time, like Zero has just had an incredibly solid Valder. So
Well, didn't Spacefront win as a Valder mirror against Zeronix in tournament?
maybe I feel like that would have been. Was that the game on Dendritic?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Dendritic's a kind of a weird edge case map. But anyway, we've got them playing on a ominous 2.1, I believe, or is this 2.2? I think it's 2.1. So we'll see how this plays out. Valder going to be quite strong here. There's definitely a lot of early game pressure they could be doing. And oh, there's actually an opportunity to build Groove a turn early here. So Zero's going to go for that. Knock down that
I think
village.
that's an RNG decap actually.
Oh, well, I mean, Zero is just all about it, the RNG, so. For people who may not have seen game one, I think Zero did get a pretty unlikely lethal in the first game with RNG. But I mean, I guess if you're high rolling in Vegas, like you just keep going. And they're gonna go for the surround on the swords. It's that big hit. And now they have like a whole bunch of opportunities to build more groove, and yeah. Mastro kind of going for this like, I almost want to say like greedy, like I'm gonna go for a bunch of village captures, but it kind of is paying off because there's this golem. And that golem is going to be incredibly difficult for Zero to deal with.
Valder has been delayed, and I think Vesper has been doing a lot of work in the corners. Mastro has a lot of the economy in the early game once again. Although, well, it's about to flip this turn a little bit, but still, I think Mastro did a little better in this opening.
Oh, and Zero's just going to be really aggressive and just hit the golem. And I guess it makes sense. Like, Valder is the only unit here that can really fight that golem right now.
Yep.
But, oh, the golem has a mage behind it, so.
Yeah. I guess Valder did get groove, but Zeronix is one of the people that theorized that Valder at low HP isn't too dangerous, even if he gets groove.
That's very true. And now Zero, they're just going to keep pressing forwards. Going to decap this village. They're not going to be able to get a capture on it. Valder's going to walk back and heal just a little bit. It does not have enough gold to heal fully. But, I mean, I guess you don't really have a choice in this kind of situation.
Yeah, lack of anti-air from both sides this turn.
Yeah, Zero's got this mage in the center, but actually, yeah, like Mastro's got a mage in the center too. But yeah, actually, the dragon could, it could just fly over there and kill that. But it could also have gone down to the right and hit this golem, or like made its way over there to do that. Right, big mage heal comes in, and we're gonna see. Is this gonna be a surround of Vesper? It looks like it is.
Don't think. Oh yeah, the dog can get in position, so I think the dragon will have to be. Oh, never mind, because the dog hits, so Vesper can escape.
Yeah, Vesper can get out, but oh, this is awkward. She can't heal if she escapes.
Unless she commits the dragon to it.
Yeah, so commits the dragon. Now Vesper. Oh, this is such a huge. I want to say like a blunder for Mastro for putting Vesper in that kind of position. Because
Yeah, it
now
was.
the mage
I
is gonna
mean,
hit the dragon.
the
Yeah,
dragon was gonna be active for like one turn. You had to watch out for this one turn of dragon, and Maestro didn't respect it.
yeah.
I
Actually,
think that kind of puts Zeronix back into a decent position this game.
yeah, Zero's like in a really good position. Yeah, because look, like this dragon's doing a ton of work on the side. Just so much army around Vesper. And like all Vesper has on this side is like a mage and an injured knight and an injured dragon. The thief
Yep.
exists, but it's not really going to do anything in this situation.
And I think Mastro didn't respond super well to the front switch from Zeronix. Like you were saying before, he kind of blobs up and then like advances all his forces at once. Well, Mastro didn't respond quite well enough.
Yeah, and this is like
So
very much like Zero's style that I've been seeing recently. Is that Zero will kind of like fall back a bit in the beginning, like go a little bit behind on economy, and then just shove. And I mean it's
I
working.
think if Mastro had like a transport unit near Vesper, then Zeronix would have like this maneuver would have been maybe like halved in value.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm definitely a big proponent of wagons. I think wagons actually do quite well on this map. And wow, even like the thief steal on the bottom right from Zero as well, like even managing to make their thief worthwhile. And Mastro, like there's just the thief's just kind of been sitting around, not able to get any kind of big punish or anything.
I think Zeronix is really up on unit count at this point.
And
Like,
ooh,
not so much in unit value, but really unit count. Oh, are we gonna see another RNG kill?
uh, I don't know if this is RNG because this is gonna be a sword crit from the mountain. And gets the
Oh,
kill, and I had no idea that that was gonna happen. That seemingly came out of nowhere. And I guess here's the thing. So last game, game one, he went for this RNG lethal. And, you know, if it doesn't work out, he's super far behind. But in this position, I think what this does is it just forces Vesper back. I guess, like, okay, the dragon can get punished potentially by the mage. So you're going to eat some damage for it. But that wasn't going to be like a game losing position for Zero if it didn't work out.
yep.
So, very nicely done. Zero takes it
It's
2-0. And, you know, we've
that
got...
classic maneuver from Valder, like grooving to access positions that no other units can.
Yeah. Like, Valder with Groove Up is essentially like an 8 range unit, right? Actually, 9
Yep,
range. Because you've got
yep.
the one
And it's
extension from moving the sword, and then... Or, like, spawning the sword, and then the sword can move 4. So it's like a 9 range attack, potentially. And a 5 range crit as well from a sword, which is pretty dang strong.
I think Mastro a bit too aggro, you know. If he was a little more patient on the left side, Zeronix would have lost a ton of well, I guess villages economy from retreating with Valder,
Yeah.
and
But yeah,
yeah,
Zero saw an opportunity and was just like, yo, I'm gonna do this surround. And
yeah,
sometimes when you see these kinds of surrounds, like people will they'll kind of like try and go for an extra grab afterwards, right? You'll just try and dedicate more units to surrounding again. And like sometimes that can work out, but generally speaking, like if you just go for a surround, make it difficult for your opponent to get out and force them to commit expensive units to keep your commander alive, then that's the punish you want to go for, and that's what Zero did. Wasn't like a second attempt at trying to surround Valder, or trying to turn Vesper, sorry. It was yeah, just a very nicely done play. And yeah, as soon as Vesper was able to be lethals, like Valder and Zero just pounced on it. So yeah, well, just your average genius making a point that it's actually a 10 range attack, but I guess you don't really consider the attack range as much on like melee units. So 9 movement range groove, 10 range attack from where Valder is standing.
Yep.
And one of those movements technically goes around terrain because you can spawn a sword on the mountain, which means that you don't have to.
Yeah, and then it doesn't actually cost movement to spawn it.
Yeah, which is what happened here. Like that is a large part of what makes Valder scary. So nicely done. All right, we're gonna go to the next set then.